Welcome to the DIGICOR Digitalization in Corrections Towards Reduced Recidivism conference and meeting. Throughout these 1.5 days, we'll be discussing not only what is happening in terms of digitization in corrections, but also what we think that could happen in correctional services in that respect. For that, we have the privilege of having a high-level, I would say, a luxury panel, luxury intervenients and panels throughout these days with the guests that we have. We will start with Simon Bonk this morning, and we'll talk about a little bit. It will open the discussions by talking about developments and opportunities for the use of technology in prisons and probation, and that I think that will set the stage for the themes for the coming 1.5 day. Our colleague Ryan and Andrada will talk a little bit about DIGICOR, and further on, the panel on digital innovation in prisons will focus on smart prisons, on digital maturity, and on the use of artificial intelligence. In the afternoon today, we will discuss and we will present some examples of the use of technology in prisons, and we'll end the day today with a discussion moderated by George Jackson on how can technology support rehabilitation, and for that we invited as well some technology developers to help us go through that. Tomorrow we will continue with some examples from Portugal, from Turkey, and in a panel discussion with Germany as well, and then with a discussion by the DIGICOR partners. So when we talk about the use of technology in prisons, very often I get the response from even from senior people that that's something for IT people, and still today, which more or less shows us how important it is that we have these kind of conversations as the one that we are having here. It's very important that people understand that the use of technology in prisons and in probation is not something for the IT people, as they normally put it. It's something really for the business, and to discuss how can technology enable us to do our business better in corrections, in prisons, and in probation, but also to see to what extent new technologies can help us transform our business and change the way we deliver services as well. Changing the business from the perspective of new services, but as well of improving the operations that we have. And I think that during this 1.5 day, we'll be having those different discussions from very high level and strategy, from a very high level and strategy perspective, to a very hands-on perspective as well, looking at what some countries are already doing, implementing digital technologies. In the discussions, we will also talk about the users of technology, and we'll talk about inmates using technology, and we'll talk about professionals using the technology. And what kind of resistance do we face, or can we face, from the different groups? So I really invite you to participate as much as you can in the discussions and in the panel discussions, in the questions and moments that we have after each panel, and also to during the coffee breaks to engage with your colleagues that are here. The conference is being recorded, so everything is being filmed and will be made available afterwards at the DIGICOR website. So each panel will be made available. So enjoy the conference, and I will now give the floor to our colleague Luís Guedes, that is the CIO of the Portuguese Prison and Probation Service.
Thank you, Pedro. Welcome. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lisbon. Welcome to DIGICOR meeting. I would like to welcome you on behalf of DGRSP. Welcome to this last DIGICOR meeting. I also want to wish you everyone a very productive working days today and tomorrow. And finally, I would like to send a very big thank you to all the experts, all the participants, all the partners in the DIGICOR project. For all of them, my very big thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Luís.